Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone, and you're watching the Super Fantasy Bros podcast. 1 hour of commercial-free podcasting starts now. Enjoy the show.
Heading into week 10, we have officially entered crunch time. If you are in must-win mode, do everything you can to string together those wins because there are not many weeks left to get into the playoffs. Keep pushing. Don't give up yet. You're not dead yet. Unless you don't have a win yet, then you're probably dead.
Oof.
But
oh my God.
Most teams probably don't have that bad of a record. Anyways, we got a couple buys this week. We got the Bears, Bengals, Giants, and Texans all out on a buy. Bengals probably being the most fantasy relevant. So we'll give you guys some fill-in options, our rankings. We'll be mixing in some cap or no cap as we break down every single matchup. Let's check out our pick standings before we get into things. What do you got for us? Who is at the top?
Matty P is in the top with a 5-game lead.
Wow,
from me and Sean, we're tied for second with 85. Matt had 90, and Q is creeping back up. He's got 84. One game behind Q.
We should even count Matt's picks because, like, when you go on the COVID list. And like in fantasy, you don't get their what if score. So match picks shouldn't count. So then we can all creep back up on him.
All right. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Matt's on COVID list. His picks don't count this week. We're taking the lead.
Ooh.
Just kidding. We'll get Matt's pick some way or another. Maybe if he's lucky, if we're feeling generous. All right. Let's get into the games. Let's quickly just give them an update on our Thursday night football pick. Pretty sure it's pretty obvious that it's the same. Ravens at the Dolphins, taking the Ravens. If I was taking the spread, I'd consider the Dolphins plus 7.5. But
no, they're going to blow them out.
Straight up, the Ravens are winning.
Lamar Jackson back home, Hollywood Brown back home in Florida. They're cooking them. Last time they played last year, it was 51-10 the score.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. It was like week 3 or week 2.
Yep.
They went crazy. All right, let's get into the first real game that we're going to talk about. Falcons at the Cowboys. Matty Ice with the huge bounce back. Is he a solid bye week fill-in this week if you have Joe Burrow on a bye?
I think so.
I have him at 15. So
I got him at 15 as well. I think he's definitely a solid bye week fill-in. Those guys 12 through 14 might be already on rosters as backup somewhere. So
lock him in at 15. That's where I got him.
Lock him in. He's going to be a top 15 quarterback this week, guaranteed. Super Fantasy Bros guarantee.
Patent
it. Set it in stone. Matty Ice. He should be all right, especially against the Cowboys. They're gonna have to throw. So Cordarrelle Patterson continues to feast every single week. We know he's locked in, but Mike Davis, he's pretty much unstartable, right?
Yep.
Definitely.
Not inside my top 30.
Yeah, I think I have him at like 47. So
ew.
You're being generous even ranking him.
Yeah.
I have every running back ranked, so. Either way, Cordarrelle, we know he's going to continue to feast. Lock him in as a top 10 play. But Kyle Pitts continues to be a roller coaster. Is there a boom incoming this week? Where did you rank him?
Number 4.
I got him at 4 too. Just the potential, especially in this game where they're going to be behind the entire time. Like most games anyway. But
yeah, I hear you. I got him at 5. So definitely a rock solid tight end start. Again, the upside is too crazy. It's only a couple of weeks ago he had back-to-back 20-point games. So
it's just crazy when you watch like Red Zone or something and they show a Falcons highlight. You think the long bombs are like to a wide receiver, like Russell Gage or something, and it just happens to be somehow Kyle Pitts.
Yep.
He's unreal.
Flying down the sideline. He's literally like a wide receiver. He's crazy. Despite last week for the Cowboys, Dak, Zeke, Coop, and CeeDee Lamb are all still locked in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you got to still roll those guys out there. Dalton Schultz, though, he's cooled off a little bit since the bye. Is he still top 10 this week for you guys?
Number 10.
Yep.
Ooh, I got him at 9. A little bit higher. Sorry, can't lock him in. Not a Super Fantasy Bros guarantee. But Dalton Schultz, he's still definitely a startable tight end this week. The volume has still been pretty consistent, so keep rolling him out there. Do you have any faith in Michael Gallup if he comes off of IR this week?
No, but hopefully maybe he does something that makes his value go up and you have him on your bench somewhere.
Yeah, I think he's definitely worth like a speculative ad if you're just looking to pick somebody up that might have some upside. But definitely don't have faith in starting him until I see it.
No.
Let's pick this one, though. Cowboys and the Falcons. Who you got?
Cowboys, they bounce back.
Cowboys.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys
Falcons
as well.
are scary though.
Falcons are a little bit frisky. You know,
They're in the playoffs right now if it start today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're a little bit frisky. They got a little spice to them.
Yeah, until
The Falcons.
until Matt Ryan
Cowboys
throws
are
3
going to truck
picks
them.
and no touchdowns, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember these Falcons.
Yeah, that can easily happen. But yeah, give me the Cowboys in this one. It's clean sweep. Let's get into the next game. Bills at the Jets. Cap or no cap. After the bad loss to the Jags last week, the Bills bounce back and absolutely demolish the Jets this week.
Cap.
Cap.
I just have trouble with these bad teams, and I like Mike White. I don't think they win this game, but I think that Mike White gives them some sort of chance.
I definitely don't think they destroy the Jets. Do they win? Yeah. Do they destroy them? I don't know.
They should, but they're not going to.
I agree.
I'm going no cap. I think the Bills blow them out. I think the Bills last week was a little bit fluky, just a little bit off. I think they're a little mad about it. They come in here and they just clown the Jets. Literally just a good old-fashioned clowning.
It's our clowns.
Either way,
clowns.
Either way, if they're blowing them out or not, we know Josh Allen and Diggs are locked in. But how do you feel about the running backs this week? Zach Moss, I believe, is still in the concussion protocol. So if he misses, is Devin Singletary a viable starter?
That's a hard one. I would say no. I probably still wouldn't start him.
Yeah, Jets friendly is kind of respectable. I mean, Jonathan Taylor ran all over him, but that's not Singletary. So
yeah, and if you think that they're gonna blow out the Jets, it's gonna be a big Josh Allen game. It has to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Singletary is like a bye week fill-in. That's what I'm using him as this week, anyways. I've got Mixon and Montgomery on a bye, so if you're looking for someone to plug in, he might have an all right game, 10 to 12 points. But he really lacks the upside to boom. So
yeah, if Zach Moss plays, I have him at 22, so he's RB2 still.
Yeah,
I
got him at 21.
I'd still take Zach Moss over. I think he has a way better chance of scoring if he does play.
Yep.
How did you rank Manuel Sanders and Cole Beasley after they both just played okay against the Jaguars?
Beasley 2 spots ahead of Sanders.
I got Sanders 5 spots ahead of Beasley.
I got him 10 spots above.
Wow. I got Sanders at 29, Beasley at 34.
You at least have Diggs top 5.
No.
What?
I got Diggs at 8.
I got Diggs at 4.
I got Diggs at 4.
Diggs has been scaring me just a little bit.
Yeah, but so is Josh Allen. But the
Josh
game
Allen
has to come.
Week, but yeah, I mean, he's only got one game of 20 plus points. So I want to see the boom from Stephon Diggs like we did last year. But he's still been very solid. I'm not saying he's a bad wide receiver. Obviously, still top 10. But I just don't know if he's top five right now.
Well, he is.
All right.
But he easily could go off. Obviously, it's the Jets. So Stephon Diggs, lock him in.
Yep.
Sanders and Beasley, both flex options. Moving on to the Jets. Michael Carter, a bit quieter on Thursday Night Football. How did you rank him and Ty Johnson heading into this week?
I got Carter at 16.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't really bother to rank Ty Johnson, and I have him outside my top 40.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Carter with Mike White, I feel definitely a lot better with than Josh Johnson.
The only thing is I'm a little scared of the Bills D. So I have Michael Carter at 22, not as high. I put Ty Johnson at 37. Ty Johnson's quietly had, I think, 10 plus points in a few straight games as well. So
he's kind of like Nahim Hines.
Yeah. He's involved in that offense. I mean, it's very tough to trust a Jet, especially a backup Jet. So
yeah, you already
Michael
get
Carter.
starters.
Yeah, Michael Carter would be the one I'm more confident in, of course. Are there any pass catchers on this team you're interested in this week? Elijah Moore blew up last week. Jameson Crowder still available. He's still involved here and there, and Corey Davis may be back. So anyone you like there, or just avoid them as a whole?
I would avoid them, but keep an eye on Elijah Moore. I think he was drafted to be good, and he was good. So
I have Elijah Moore at 34. I like him.
Wow.
I like
him. I have him at 36.
They're gonna have to throw the ball.
I ranked Corey Davis though, so I ranked Corey Davis at 39.
I ranked Corey Davis at 35, so one spot ahead.
All right. Yeah, I think all of them are going to be involved. I just don't know which one. And I also, against Buffalo, I don't know who Tre'Davious White's going to try and cover as well. But he is a bit scary. Probably Corey Davis, which might downgrade him a little bit. But either way, they're all flex plays at best. So let's pick this one. Bills at the Jets. Who you got?
Bills.
Easy sweep. We're all taking the Bills. No question about it.
A little question.
What?
Little question about it because of last week, but
yeah, a little bit of hesitancy. But yeah, no way. All right. Browns at the Patriots. Nick Chubb went off last week. Can he do it again versus the Patriots this week? How did you rank Chubb?
He's out.
yeah, he's out.
Oh, yeah, he's on COVID. But he's not out necessarily. He still could get the negative test to get
Probably
healthy
won't,
and
though.
or pass.
When has the second test ever helped anyone so far?
Well, Davonte Adams was on Thursday Night Football, so that was a very short week. He actually has a full week to kind of come back, so just depends on if he's able to clear it or not. But obviously, if Chubb is out, Dearness Johnson is the only healthy running back on the team as he's continued to test negative. Is he a top 20 play?
He's at 12.
12? Yeah, I have him at 13.
Yeah, I got him at 15. So whatever Browns running back it is, if it's Chubb, obviously he's going to be a top 10 play. But
Go Dernest.
Dearness
Go
Johnson
Dearness.
can definitely fill in nicely.
He could do it all.
Can definitely do it all. For the Patriots, actually, wait, before we move on, cap or no cap, outside of the running backs, no other Browns player is startable right now.
No cap. Unless you
Yeah.
like risk. Unless you're like feeling really good and just want to say fuck it. Put in Peoples Jones, at least over Jarf, I'd say.
That's what I was going to say, too. If anyone, it'd have to be Peoples Jones.
Hope
Yeah,
for the bomb.
He's just a dart throw bomb flex
Mhm.
option. You're just hoping for that deep pass, which might come, but yeah, not really. I think I'm staying out this week on any other Browns. For the Patriots, both Damian Harris and Ramondre Stevenson got banged up and are in the concussion protocol. If they both miss this game, is Brandon Bolden startable?
No.
What are you doing with this backfield?
Do
Not
you have to
looking at
start
it.
Bolden? Like, if you have to,
If you had
I
to
don't-
start Bolden, that's bad.
it is bad. I had to
Start
start him
one of
in
the.
one of my leagues,
Oh,
and
well-
it was like the week he had like 16 or something.
But
He did
there's a
good.
good reason for that. I think that may have been like the buy Mageddon. But I'd rather look at like I'd start any of the Eagles running backs over Brandon Bolden this week.
Ooh, okay,
Why do I not
I
hate that?
disagree. I think I'd rather go Brandon Bolden just because Mac Jones might be dumping it off to him. We've seen him have a couple decent games, and if everyone's out, he might just get volume.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be pretty either way. So he might get you 10 to 12. Either way, you're hoping that Harrison and Stevenson are back, and if Damian Harris is active, he's the one you want to start. Cap or no cap again on the other side of the ball here. No other Patriots are worth starting right now.
No cap.
No cap, easy. None.
Absolutely no cap right now. Jacoby Myers, if you're desperate for flex, but there's literally no upside with him. So
Hunter Henry
if-
had his
yeah,
week.
If you're desperate,
yeah, if you're desperate at tight end as well, he could catch a touchdown. Very
They all
touchdown
could.
dependent tight end. All right, let's pick this one. Browns at the Patriots. This one should be a little interesting. Who you got?
I'm taking the Patriots.
I'm taking the Browns.
Yeah, give me the Cleveland Browns, baby. Give me the Browns.
Bro, they just find a way to win. It's so weird.
They do some. It's because OBJ's not there anymore.
No
It's true.
OBJ. We'll see
Somehow.
if
I
he
don't know
was
how that
really a
works.
locker room problem or not. We shall see. Let's pick. We already picked that one. Lions at the Steelers. I don't know why I said that again. We know DeAndre Swift and TJ Hawkinson are locked in at this point. But are there any other pass catchers worth starting here, or is this offense just too unpredictable?
Yeah, stay away.
What's up, Millie?
She looks husky.
Yo,
She
she
is
looks
husky.
strong as shit.
She
in this.
is, bro.
And
What are you looking for?
I'd rather.
that body is toned and defined.
I'd start her over any of these Lions wide receivers.
Dude, put her in as the Eagles running back for
Oh
15
my
carries a
God.
game. She would feast. All right. But yeah, we already mentioned Swift and Hawkinson. They're good. Too unpredictable for this offense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Khalif Raymond, a couple weeks in a row, he'll be like, all right, maybe he's a solid flex play. And then he'll drop a donut. He's very inconsistent. Amon St. Brown, pretty up and down. Josh Reynolds had a game. They just have random wide receivers that come out of nowhere. Like, I'm not trusting any of them, especially the Lions. Let's move on to the Steelers. Cap or no cap. Najee Harris will finish as a top 5 running back this season. He's currently number 4 right now and had his bye.
No cap. No cap. Do you finally agree, Sean?
That's
Yeah,
no
that's
cap.
what I was gonna say.
All right.
I have to accept it at this point. I didn't
Are you
expect the
saying that
passing
because-
volume to be as beautiful as it is.
I thought maybe you would say because it's Derrick Henry's gone.
No, he's top 5 right now, no matter what. I mean, he's already number 4. He already had his bye, so he's already ahead of guys that still haven't had their bye. And the targets have been pretty solid and consistent. The rushing yards haven't been pretty, but the volume is unreal. So, like we always say, volume is king. He's on the field for pretty much every single play. Lock him in as a top 5 running back.
Yep.
How did you rank Deontay Johnson and Chase Claypool? Did the gap widen even further?
So
Yes.
far. So
Claypool
far.
was like reaching not startable right now, but
I have-
Deontay. Oh,
No, I was just talking about Claypool. I got him down at 41.
yeah, I have him all the way down
Wow.
there.
You guys have him that low?
Pat's
I'm at
the number
32.
2. Pat
I
is
have
the
him
number
40.
2.
I got him at 32. So maybe I'm still too high on Claypool. Thinking maybe the Lions, he finally breaks out of the slump. But yeah, Deontay Johnson way above him. I got him at 18.
18. I have him at fucking 6
6?
against the Lions.
I don't know. I mean, his upside hasn't been that crazy. That's why I guess I don't have him as high. You guys, where do you have Deontay? In the middle of us?
In the
Higher,
middle.
closer to Q?
Closer to Q. I got him at 10.
Wow. Maybe I'm just sleep on Deontay.
So sleep.
I guess I'm slumbering. Either way, you're starting Deontay Johnson and Claypool are very risky flex.
Yep.
Where did you rank Freiermuth as he continues to feast?
11.
I'm at 9.
Oh, okay. I got him at 10. So 9, 10, 11. Freiermuth, a very solid tight end option right now. He's got a really good chance of catching a touchdown any week at this point. He's becoming one of Roethlisberger's favorite red zone targets. Keep rolling him out there as long as he's catching touchdowns. Let's pick this one. Lions at the Steelers. Come on.
Steelers.
Yeah, give me the Steelers. Okay, Jaguars at the Colts. James Robinson should be back for this one. Where did you rank him coming off of this injury?
Sorry, I was writing
I have
something.
him-
I'm at 14.
14?
16.
I got him at 16 as well. Yeah, so he's right there, mid RB2. I think he'd be an RB1 if I was fully confident in his health, as he's been very solid all year. But Colts run defense combined with a little
Yeah.
banged up, just a little bit nervous.
I think it's Colts.
Expectations.
Yeah, Colts run D has been good. Colts pass D I think they've given up the most receiving touchdowns.
Yeah. Colts defense has not been as elite as it was last year, but still not a unit I
so
really want to
recent.
mess with.
Yeah.
Jaguars pass catchers. Are Marvin Jones or LaVisca even startable at this point?
The highest one I have is Marv at 35.
I have him at 32.
I think I'm even lower than both of you guys.
I
have
don't blame
Marv-
you.
I have Marv at 38, and I have LaVisca at 54. So
Yeah, so not on the radar.
What happened, dude? Marv had such a strong start.
I have James Agnew at 47.
I do
So
like
over.
him. I'm starting him this
Agnew.
week.
I brought him up because I saw he was in your lineup.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's not bad. I got him at 51. He's getting some decent volume there. Over LaVisca, I would definitely start him. Marvin Jones probably still has more upside, but definitely like Agnew with solid floor right now. Dan Arnold as well. Is he a top 12 tight end yet? He seems like the number one guy right now at this point.
Got him at 15.
I have him
got
at 13.
at 13 as well. So not top 12 yet. Definitely a viable
He's
5-week
solid.
fill-in. Pretty solid tight end option right now. Moving on to the Colts. Jonathan Taylor locked in.
Number
Is
one this
Carson-
week. Sorry,
Yeah,
just
of
had to.
course. I think I have him at number one as well. Yeah, like we know he's obviously a beast, and give him the Jags, he's going to eat. So Jonathan Taylor, rock solid. Carson Wentz, though, is he a top 12 quarterback this week?
I think I have him at 13.
I have him at 12.
Wow, T God's over Q. What a switch! I got him at 12 as well.
Fuck it,
Let's
I'll put
go.
him. No,
Dude,
now
you
I'm looking
hate
at who
Carson
I have ahead
Wentz.
of him. I have Carr, Russell Wilson, and Hurts. I'm gonna bump him to 10 and then put Hurts at 11.
Oh my.
All right, Q, you're wilding out. I was like, okay, yeah, put him over Carr because that's who I have him on. And then you said over Hurts and Wilson. You're crazy. Just a little bit. But Carson Wentz has been really solid. He's been really solid. He's definitely a viable starter at this point. Keep rolling him out there. Nahim Hines, is he pushing startable territory after last week or just leave him on your bench?
Bench. Easy bench. I'm not trusting.
I might start him over the two Titans running backs. Maybe. Like there might be more potential for him than either of them, but he's better on your bench.
Yeah, I completely agree. Leave Nahim Hines on the pine. Definitely just Jonathan Taylor's backfield at this point. But we did have another solid game from Michael Pittman. How high did he climb this week? Top 10? Top 5?
15.
16.
I'm wild now. I got him at 5.
Where do you have?
Bias.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're wild.
You are
Bias
wild.
intended. He is number 8 on the season right now. He is putting up numbers consistently the past few weeks. Give me some Michael Pittman love. He's going to blow up against the Jags.
I do think he finishes at least top 12. Fuck it, he's finishing top 12.
Wide receiver 1, baby. Michael Pittman. He has not had his bye though, so it's probably around like 12-ish.
Well, it's the last game of the regular season, or the last game of the fantasy regular season. So he could, as long as he's in that range before that week 14, he's good.
All right, let's pick this game, guys. Jaguars with the Colts. Who got?
Colts.
Give me the Colts as well.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Imagine picking the Jaguars. Imagine. Can't do it. Not back-to-back weeks. Imagine they beat the Bills and the Colts back-to-back.
Oh my God. Put them in the
Can't see it
playoffs.
happening. All right, Saints at the Titans. Alvin Kamara, we know he's locked in no matter who is a quarterback. He continues to put up numbers. Cap or no cap, no other Saints player is worth starting at this point in the season.
No cap.
Cap, their defense.
Okay. That's fair. Maybe not against the Titans.
No.
But they're definitely a startable player.
Yeah, they're like number 4 or 5 right now.
Yeah. No cap for that. Or cap for that, I guess you could say their defense. But in terms of offensive skill players, I'm avoiding them all.
Yeah.
Well, they did get Kenny Stills, which is a little interesting, but
Didn't they already have
quarterback play? I mean, he just started like playing the last couple of weeks, I think. So
No.
I think he was out. But either way, Callaway, Stills, Deontay Harris, one of them could catch a long pass any game, but I can't trust any of them. Yeah, Troutman, whoever. I'm not trusting them. Don't give me the Saints offense aside from Kamara.
Yep.
Moving on to the Titans, cap or no cap, Ryan Tannehill should not be considered a top 12 quarterback any week for the rest of the season.
Cap. This week starts his run. Last week was just like the first. Let's feel it out without Derrick Henry. This is the week he gets it together. But Julio being questionable hurts.
I think it's no cap.
Hurts that campaign.
I think it's no cap too. I got him at 17 this week. Maybe in even a favorable matchup, I'll probably have it close to 12, but I'm not confident starting him as my number 1 quarterback at all.
Me neither.
He scares me. He just scares me.
I just wanted to say I really hate him. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I hate him so much.
Well, if you hate him, I wonder how Matt feels about him.
Oh yeah, Matt. Matt, he's got Matt punching the air, dude.
Yeah, Matt's punching the air watching this right now. But yeah, Tannehill, no, I can't trust him. The running backs, Adrian Peterson, Jeremy McNichols, flex plays at best.
No.
Any confidence in either of them?
No, thank you.
The only reason AP only had some relevancy because he found his way in the end zone, which is funny because Gator the whole day was like McNichols or AP. I have a feeling AP's gonna score 2 touchdowns, and he scored 1, but we told him McNichols. Yeah. But I wouldn't start either.
Gator asked me, I said, AP's going to get 10 carries, and I said, he'll get lucky if he scores. He got 10 carries, and he did fall face first in the end zone and scored. I think AP is going to get more of the rushing volume, but I don't think it's going to be pretty. So, I don't like either of them until I see more.
Yeah. And they have that third guy. Who's the third guy? I forget his name.
Darrington Evans, but he's on IR for the rest of the season, so I don't know who else it would be.
There's one other guy who's – I'll have to find it, but – yeah,
they're all research. Let me know because I don't know. How about AJ Brown versus Julio? Julio actually just came up questionable this week, so he may be out. But we know AJ's elite. How high did you rank AJ, and is Julio even near startable territory?
AJ
at
at 7.
10.
I love AJ.
I got AJ at 4.
Where do you have Julio?
Julio at 33.
I got him at 30.
Julio at 36.
Are we being too generous?
Yes.
Kinda.
Because his
I
name's
have
Julio
him
Jones?
I have him in a couple leagues, and starting him is literally painful.
I'm sure it is. That's got to hurt so bad.
Like, it's not fun trying to consider starting him. He's coming in banged up. Like, do you even
Yeah,
want to
but
start him?
at
He's
this
one good
point-
game all year.
At this
It's
point,
less
you're not
than
really
9 points in every single game except one.
you're not
That's
concerned
sad.
about the hamstring coming into the week because that's every week.
I know, but every week with the hamstring, he's not playing up to his par. So, like, you can't trust him until you see it. He hasn't done anything. He had the helmet catch, which was cool. But
And almost a touchdown. Oh yeah, that helmet off the easy.
Off the easy. Ugh,
that was a nice
and
catch. Showed he still has the elite ability, but it's just not consistent.
no.
The running back I was talking about was Deontay Foreman.
Oh, yeah, they got
That's the
Foreman.
third guy.
Yep.
Any ball.
Yeah. He'll be involved too. Just take away carries, which will be ugly.
Yeah, he
Let's
helps
pick
no
this
one.
game. Saints at the Titans. Who you guys
Titans.
Titans.
got? Give
They
me
proved-
the Titans as well.
They prove that they're elite, or at least good.
Yeah,
We got a lot of clean sweeps here, boys.
That's what it was
Probably gonna
last week
keep it rolling
too.
with this one. Bucks at the football team. Brady. We know he's locked in, no question. Top 5 this week for you guys.
Probably. Yeah, I got him at 2.
I have him at 3.
I got him at 3 as well. So Brady, lock him in. He is solid. Leonard Fournette, he had a down game before the bye. Do you see a big game this week against the football team?
Yeah, he's gonna piss me off this week because I have Mike Evans, so I'm like hopeful for him against this terrible Washington D. But I know Fournette's gonna go off. I have him at 12.
I got him at
Fournette
13. Oh,
12,
13, 14.
13, 14. Yep. Leonard Fournette, got to be confident in him right now. Washington football defense is not very good, so he should be fine.
Yes.
Godwin and Antonio Brown questionable. It's sounding like Antonio Brown just got out of a boot this week, so may not be back in time. Godwin did just show up on the injury report as well, so just monitor those two. Who did you rank? How did you rank these guys for the wide receivers?
Put
I
Mike
have
Evans
Mike
at
Evans.
5.
I have him at 3, especially if the
I'm
two
at
don't
7.
play.
Yeah,
I'd
exactly. That's
probably
why I
move
ranked
up
him there.
if they're out. I got him at 7. I got Godwin at 9 still. Antonio Brown. I don't know if I ranked him. I think I was assuming he was going to
Yeah,
be
I have
out.
him at 50. Just being generous to the name if he plays.
Yeah, if he plays, obviously I still would start him, but I don't think he's going to play if I had
No.
to guess. But I still think there's a chance for Godwin. So I got Evans at 7 though. I think Evans is going to be the most productive this week
Yep.
out of those guys. And Gronk should be in this game as well. I think he's probably going to be questionable, but where did you rank Gronk?
I didn't.
Oh, you don't think
Should
he
I
Where
have?
will?
did I?
I don't hate him. I just thought he was just not
But
playing.
he'll finish. I bet he finishes top 10 this
Yeah, he
week.
worked with the trainers on Thursday. So
Bro, I really
Not
feel like
fully back.
they're just saving him for the playoffs.
It's
they might.
Like, I
smart.
really
got him
think
at
that's what
11.
they're doing.
yeah, if he's fully healthy for the playoffs, they will be virtually unstoppable.
Yep.
Saw it the first couple weeks.
I mean, they won the Super Bowl last year with the same team, so
exactly.
why not?
Moving on to the football team. Is this a Gibson or McKissick game versus the Bucks? Where did you rank these two running backs?
If you
I
have
don't think it's
McKissick,
either.
You're starting him.
Ooh.
I think you're starting McKissick because we saw Gaskin do well against this defense because they threw him the ball. That's what McKissick excels in, so I would give it to him.
I put
and-
McKissick one spot below Gibson just to cop out. I put Gibson 23, McKissick 24. Not
Neither have
confident
been
in either,
great.
though. I think it would be a more McKissick game. I'm agreeing with you, Q. Against this Tampa run defense, you want to see the passing game involvement for the running backs. So McKissick obviously favors in that department.
I'll start McKissick over any of the Ravens running backs or any of the Titans running backs.
Yep, I'd agree with that.
Probably not that hot of a take, but
We're pretty close with Freeman, I guess. Freeman's been pretty decent, but I'd probably still go McKissick in that situation. Which version of Terry McLaurin do we get this week? 25 plus points, Terry McLaurin, or less than 10 points? Finally, somewhere in between. What do we think?
I was looking when he gets at least 10 targets, maybe 9 or 8, around there. He's had his 30 or 25 plus point game, so this defense secondary isn't too good. And I've also seen things where it's like, who's the quarterback? Heineke. He will just chuck the ball to McLaurin, like regardless if he's double cover, triple cover, just chuck it up to him. So I think that these are one of the games, or I'm hoping because I have him, that these are one of the games that he's targeted a bunch because they'll probably be down 30-0 at halftime, maybe the first quarter, that he'll need to get the ball.
Yeah, I think it has to be a 25 plus, right? Like that's the only way they stay in it.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a very good week for McLaurin. Not really scared of the Bucs secondary either. So I'd roll him out there again. He's really tough to bench. The upside is huge. Last but not least for this team, Logan Thomas also may be back. Top 10 play if he's back.
I didn't rank him because I don't know if he's coming back or not.
Yeah,
but if he is back, I wouldn't mind putting him in the top 10. I mean, like they're going to throw, obviously, like we were just saying. So
yeah, him and McLaurin could have solid games.
Yeah, I hope he's back. He's been out for a while. Need to see him back on the field. It would be great. Let's pick this one. Come on now, Bucs at the football team.
Bucs.
Yeah, give me the Bucs.
Bucs.
Too easy. Another sweep. Let's keep it moving. Panthers at the Cardinals. PJ Walker, Temple alum, at the helm for the Panthers. Does this change your ranks at all for this team? Is it upgrade, downgrade? What do you think?
I just kept it the same.
Yeah.
It's not going to be worse than Sam Darnold.
DJ Moore is not as close to the top 10 as he used to be. He's at 18 for me, but CMC's still top 3 or top 5, and that's about it. That's who else are you ranking on this team?
Yeah, Q just beat me to pretty much the rest of this team. We know McCaffrey's locked in, but yeah, DJ Moore, I completely agree. I actually put him at 22 this week, the lowest this season probably.
Yep, I have him at 18. He's like I say it every time. He's just moving down and down my ranks. It's a sad sight to see.
He was so good the first few weeks. Thought it would be something that would continue. Obviously, he's fallen from grace just a little bit. So hopefully, I mean, the target share has still been good, so you can't complain about the volume. It's got to convert into more touchdowns and more big plays. Yeah. Hopefully, we see that PJ Walker instead of Sam Darnold.
Yep.
Anyone else worth a start here for the Panthers?
No, thanks.
Please don't.
Please don't.
I'm keeping my eye on Robbie.
I think you'd have a better chance of getting more points out of Cam on Sunday than you would Robbie.
I'm keeping my eye on Robbie. Robbie's been terrible with Sam Darnold his whole career. Gets a different quarterback, his former teammate from Temple. Maybe there's a little bit of a connection there. But obviously not starting him. But I think he's worth just keeping an eye on if he's out there on waivers or throwing on your bench.
They were hanging out on, what's it called? Lee, of course, walk a lot, you think?
Maybe. Back in the day. Back when I was a student with them. Kyler coming back for the Cardinals most likely, but he may be limited in terms of his mobility. Still top 10 play for you guys?
Number 9.
Number 10.
Being cautious, though.
I got him at 7. So a little bit more confident. I still think Kyler's good without his legs, but obviously his legs put him in that top 3.
Well, if you look, he hasn't even been using his legs. He finished with like 800 yards rushing last year, and he only has maybe 300 or below right now.
Yeah, he has not been running as much. His running backs have been way more productive this year as well with Connor and Edmonds, though.
That is true.
Taking a bit off of his plate. And they've been up a lot more, so he hasn't had to come back, make crazy plays to really stay in these games. But yeah, speaking of James Conner, he took over this offense with Kyler out. Kyler back. Where did you rank him?
Number 8.
Thinking 8. Wow.
I got him at 9.
9.
The numbers don't lie. He's been scoring. He's been doing good.
He's guaranteed a touchdown every game.
I just couldn't put him in my top 10. I got him at 12. I'm not low on him. He's a low end RB1 for me.
Well, technically you're low on him compared to us.
Yeah,
well,
he's not
guys I have over him. I'm more confident in DeAndre Swift, Cordell Patterson, Daryl Henderson.
Okay.
I'm just a little bit more confident in those guys. But James Conner, obviously, the volume is going to be huge without Edmonds. His only other competition is now Eno Benjamin. So Conner should be fine. Definitely roll him out there. How did you rank banged up DeAndre Hopkins and the other pass catchers this week?
I said it on the last pod. I have him at 22.
Got DeAndre
Hopkins.
Yep.
I got him at 19. I got Christian Kirk at 31. And then Rondell Moore and AJ Green I have outside top 50.
I have Christian Kirk at 49.
Oh my God, you're sleep on Christian Kirk.
I am. I hate him.
Why
AJ
do you
Green
hate him?
over him every day. I don't have him ranked over him, but it's still every AJ Green over him.
Is AJ back?
Why?
He is back.
Yeah, he
Well,
should
he's
be back from
practicing today.
COVID list. Yeah, he wasn't like out with an injury. It was just COVID, so he should be fine. But yeah, give me Christian Kirk over him right now. He is a top 25 wide receiver on the season. Got
I'm
him
not
at
buying
least
it.
in my flex range. All right, let's pick this one. Panthers at the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals are winning with Colt McCoy. Give me the
Yes.
Cardinals right now.
Yeah.
Hassan
Yeah,
Reddick revenge game.
It is. Very well. Could be. He's going to try and get after Kyler. All right. Vikings at the Chargers.
He might get after Matt Rule. Sorry.
Just come at him on the sideline. Vikings at the Chargers. Is Kirk Cousins startable this week? Too inconsistent. Did you rank him to top 12? What are you doing with him?
Too inconsistent for me.
Yeah, me too. I got him at 14. I'm benching him if I can.
I got him at 14. I'm benching him if I can.
14.
Yep.
I can't, so I'm starting him this week.
Yeah, Q. I think I'd be a little bit more confident in Kirk over Tannehill personally.
Yeah.
Or should I pick up Teddy?
Teddy Two Gloves? Blech.
I have him ranked lower than both of them.
So do
Yeah,
I.
me too. That's why I'm like, nah, I don't think so. Unless you're feeling frisky.
No, I am not.
Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson obviously still locked in. But what about Adam Thielen? 3 of his last 5 games are actually below 9 points. Are you still fully confident in him as like a wide receiver 2 option?
Yeah, his game was saved last week by a touchdown.
Can't take him away.
Nope.
Can't take him away.
But I have him
That
at
touchdown
22.
really got him to 8
Ah,
points.
where do
I
you
got
have
him
him?
21.
Sean?
Okay.
20, 21, 22, 23.
Yep. Yeah. I'm confident in Adam Thielen. I still feel like he's the best red zone threat on this team. Justin Jefferson's obviously going to get the big plays. He's kind of taking that away from Thielen, but yeah, I'm confident.
Yeah.
Keep rolling Thielen out there. Moving on to the Chargers. Jay Urbo bounced back nicely.
Come on, man.
Herbert now has 4 games of 27 plus, but also 4 games of 18 or less. Which version do we get this week?
Easy the better one. Number 6 this week.
Gotta hope.
Yeah, gotta hope. I think I have him a little lower. I
I'm
got
at
him
7.
at 8, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
So yeah, Justin Herbert, lock it in, top 8 guy. He's going to be, I think we're all expecting a nice solid game here from Herbert. Maybe somewhere in the middle, maybe like 23, 24 points. But we know Eckler's still locked in. Keenan Allen looks to have reestablished himself as the number 1 wide receiver on this team. How did you rank him and Mike Williams?
Keenan
And
at 8.
spots apart.
Okay.
Mike Will,
I've-
20.
I have Keenan at 9, Mike Will at 18. Like you're lucky. I mean, you're not lucky. You're. It's nice to see at least Mike Williams. He's like his production's gone down, but it's not like Keenan Allen is also going down. Like at least he's been back to Keenan Allen.
Yeah, I got Keenan Allen at 12. So I might still be sleep on him. I got Mike Williams at 20.
You sleep on Keenan Allen?
I must be. I must be slumbering. I moved DK Metcalf ahead of them as well as Debo. I still have Godwin ranked, so maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, Keenan, rock solid, wide receiver 1. Keep rolling him out there. Mike Williams, I think he's a very risky flex right now.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He's tough to trust. He's scary.
Super tough.
He's got that upside though. So if you got to start him, you got to start him. Are all of the tight ends worth starting for the Chargers after last week? I think they all had at least like 8 to 10
Stop.
points. Still just Jared Cook.
Just Jared Cook. Donald
any,
Parham,
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, if any, is Jared Cook. But yeah, Donald Parham, keep an eye on him. Maybe more of a dynasty guy than a redraft guy.
And I don't even have Jared Cook ranked in my top 15.
Neither do I.
Yeah, tough to trust them. They just had a crazy week. Eagles stink at defending tight ends. All right,
Yeah.
Eagles at the Broncos.
Wait, we didn't pick, my man.
I forgot to pick. the game.
Disrespectful.
Disrespectful. Actually,
don't
this is
get
an
a
interesting
pick.
pick. Who you
We
getting?
get picks.
You guys picking?
I'm taking the
Chargers.
Chargers.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chargers too. Who am I kidding? I'm not taking the Vikings.
Yeah.
It's going to be a close one, but give me the Chargers. Eagles at the Broncos. I apologize. I was so excited to talk about our
You were.
Philadelphia Eagles. Since the Eagles have been running the ball more, Jalen Hurts has less than 20 points in back-to-back games. Did you drop him in your ranks at all?
I'm at 9. I guess he's dropping a little bit. I was usually putting him around like 7.
Well, you just saw me move.
11.
Yeah, you saw me move him down live on the show, so I have him down at 11 also now, behind Carson Wentz.
I got him at 11. Carson Wentz right behind him at 12. I still think he's definitely got a solid floor with the rushing ability. So, like, I don't think he's ever going to have that bad of a game, like a dramatically bad game. But with the running game going, I think it hurts him, his upside just a little bit. Moving on to the Eagles running backs. Is Jordan Howard startable with Miles Sanders still out? Top 30 play?
The running backs are still too scary for me. I'm sorry. I can't.
I think this is the one, if you want to take a risk on any of them, this is Jordan Howard's the one you take a risk on.
Yeah,
I think so too. But I
Howard at 30.
wouldn't do it unless like you need to.
A buy or
week
something.
fill-in. Yep. Yeah, very risky. I'd go Jordan Howard. Probably wouldn't touch Scott or Gainwell right now. Davonte Smith proved us wrong last week with the huge game. Does he keep it up this week? Where'd you rank him?
I cannot find him.
I'm back in on Davonte this week. I got him at 27.
I'm
Whoa.
at 30,
Flex.
31 behind Jarv.
He's gone. He's just not here. He's gone.
That's quite all right. I got him
Which
at
is
27.
still realistic.
You guys put him at 29, right in between us.
I
So
did?
we're all in the flex
Did I?
range.
Yeah, I did. I got him
Davonte
at
Smith.
29.
Yep.
From gone
Rock
to 29.
solid option.
Looks like it says
Yeah.
Renfro, but
He is a little bit up and
Easy
down,
mistake.
but we're hoping that the ups continue here against the Broncos. Dallas Goedert, we expected a breakout since Ertz left, but he's just been pretty average since Ertz has left. Big game incoming. Where'd you rank Goddard?
I still have him at 8.
Yeah,
I
I
got him
got
at 8.
also.
I
I
want to
think
put him in
his
the top
fault.
5, but
he can get a
just not
touchdown
there.
any week.
Yeah, easily.
Jalen Hurts' fault.
And he has a
Whoa.
solid floor.
That's what I get for talking bad on
Jalen
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts' fault.
Maybe you should just hold the mic.
Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Either way, Goddard, you're probably starting no matter what, but you're hoping for more big games coming soon. Moving on to the Broncos, Melv and Javonte Williams still both running back 2s. Did you guys split the difference a little bit more?
Yeah,
Melv
someone had to do it.
22, Javonte 26.
Melv 19, Javonte 21.
Dang,
actually
both
put Melv in front?
RB2s.
I put Melv in the front. He's got more upside for touchdowns. That's all that matters. 6 touchdowns, Javonte 2.
I have Mel at RB 23, so he's still RB 2.
Uh-huh.
But Javonte Williams, I pushed him out. He's a number 2. He's 25, so he's an RB 3.
Still close.
Get him out
I
of
like
there.
them both. Javonte can score, but Melv looks to be used
So
more in the
can
red
he.
zone. So I'm taking Melv over. The pass catchers on the team, a bit of a head scratcher right now. Is Tim Patrick ahead of Sutton this week? Jerry Jeudy, where does he factor in? How did you rank the wide receivers?
Judy at 27. I'm looking for other people. Hold on.
Jeudy at 29.
Mm,
I still put Sutton at 30. Maybe biased because I own him.
probably.
And Tim Patrick, I put it for 49.
Judy 27. Sutton 28.
Oh,
Ooh.
see,
I
you
had-
guys did what I did. A little bit higher.
I have Judy 26, Sutton 28. I
Okay.
think that
I'm a loss
I
on
think
Sutton.
honestly, I would cancel out both Sutton and Tim Patrick. I think this is gonna be a Judy game just because of how the Eagles are on defense. Like Darius Slay, he's going to be covering Slay most likely, and I saw he's been giving up the least amount of points to receivers when throwing his side. So Patrick, you got Noah Fant back also, who we'll probably talk about, unfortunately. But I think Judy, this is the game where if anyone's going to be good, it's going to be him.
Is Fant back? I didn't know if he was back or
Yeah,
not.
he's off the COVID list as well. He's probably playing
Okay. I forgot to rank Fant. So where did you guys rank Fant?
9.
11.
I'll move
Sadly.
him at 12. So no Fant. Probably starting him, especially against the Eagles. They stink against tight ends. So he might get involved. But either way, Q, I agree with you. I think Tim Patrick and Sutton might be risky this week. Jerry Jeudy seems like the safest right now.
Who would have thought after Sutton has started off so hot?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's pick this one. Birds at the Broncos. Who you got?
Eagles.
Birds.
Give me the Eagles. Clean sweep again. Bias intended on that one.
Not even. No bias on that one. I really think that they beat the Broncos.
Yeah, I do too.
Fuck the elevation or whatever it is.
All right,
And
3 more
Denver.
games. We got some good games here. Seahawks at the Packers might be game of the week because Russell Wilson likely to be back. Top 10 automatically, right?
12.
Oh my, 12. Q, why do you hate Russell Wilson?
I did lie. I do have him at 11.
Oh, God, you both hate
Nope.
Russell Wilson.
I
I
don't
put him at
hate.
10, so I'm barely in the top 10.
You want me to put him over Kyler?
No,
Over Hurts?
don't do that to my boy. I have him over Hurts. That's probably the difference between us.
That's probably the difference.
But I respect that. Russell Wilson, though, I'm definitely happy he's back. He brings this offense a way more life than Geno Smith did. So roll Russell Wilson out there. If you have him as your quarterback, I'd be confident in starting him. Chris Carson may also be back. Seems like he's trying to practice despite the neck issue. If he does play, is he startable? And did you rank him?
I have him at 21, so he is startable. I do think that him coming back, Alex Collins erased. So don't even worry about him.
I would agree. If Chris Carson plays, I would not even look in Alex Collins' direction.
Even like 30% of Chris Carson, I still wouldn't start Alex Collins.
Yeah, I actually didn't have him ranked. I just put Chris Carson in at 20.
I got him at
I hate
23.
That he just had to be hurt because he's so good.
He is so
But
good.
he's always so hurt.
He's always
He
so
always
like,
gets hurt.
he always
Stinks.
falls in drafts every year. Chris Carson's always just there like 3rd round.
And now it's just like, do I do it this time? Is he going to be healthy?
Nope.
And no. Moving on to Locket and Metcalf. Big upgrade this week with Russell Wilson back. Where did you rank those two?
Metcalf 11, Lockett at 20.
12 and 19.
11 and 23. Still hate Lockett right now, even though he did bounce back. I'm just very scared of getting hurt again. But yeah, DK Metcalf 11. I think DK will have a really solid game this week.
Yeah, I think so too.
Keep rolling DK out there. Moving on to the Packers. Unsure about Aaron Rodgers, if he's going to play or not with the whole COVID thing and him being immunized. Assuming he does play, we know Aaron Jones and Adams are still a lock, right?
Correct.
Yeah, even if they don't play, I still think you have to start both of them guys. But I would just temper expectations. Any other Packers on this team worth a look?
No.
I would have said OBJ, but he didn't get signed here.
No.
Sad. Very sad.
See,
Let's pick this one.
I am stressing.
See, this game would be game of the week if both quarterbacks were playing, both starting quarterbacks, but it looks like only one of them are, so I'll take the Seahawks.
Taking the Seahawks too. Just feels like the Seahawks really need a win. They get Russell Wilson back. That's why I'm taking them.
No, but if Aaron
Rodgers is out, of course, I think they're going to win.
Yes.
But even if Rodgers plays, I think the Seahawks still have a chance.
You know, just to make things interesting, I'm going to take the Packers. Because they definitely have a chance.
Okay.
They definitely, like...
Oh, yeah. I mean,
See, I'm going to be mad,
still
though.
like
Rodgers
top in the NFC.
Rodgers is in because that's who I would pick.
Well, I'm taking Seattle, and I'm rolling with it no matter
Can we
what.
hold this game till Saturday?
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Pick your pick now or never, Q.
Tie.
Can't tie.
It could tie.
Are you picking a tie?
No.
You automatically win if you pick a tie, and they get a tie.
Oh my god. No, I can't do it this week. This isn't a tie type game.
All right.
Maybe
you're
if
taking
both,
Seattle.
yes.
Okay. Maybe if both what?
If both, jeez, maybe if both backup quarterbacks were starting.
Yeah, maybe it tied. Jordan Love and Gino. All right. Sunday Night Football. We got Chiefs at the Raiders. Chiefs aren't fun to talk about right now. Mahomes continues to struggle. Did you drop him in your ranks?
Yep, I got him down at 6.
I have him at 7.
I'm pissed at Mahomes. I'm ranking him at 9 until he shows me otherwise.
Yeah, like the name Patrick Mahomes is no longer an excuse to have him up at like 3.
Nope. I got him at 9. Not 100% in on him right now. His offense is just out of sync. Ugly. No. Got him at 9. Still must start, though, for Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill, right?
And Mahomes.
Well, yeah, you're starting Mahomes. We know that.
Out of guilt. You just have
Out of guilt, you have to. But Kelsey and Tyreek, the weapons, are still being involved heavily. Tyreek didn't have the best game last week, but obviously he's been rock solid. Kelsey's been solid. Keep putting them out there.
Kelsey was averaging over 20 points a game last year and was tight end 1. And he's averaging only 15, I think, now. And he's still tight end 1. So why are tight ends so bad? And he's playing
started
bad.
Yeah, don't get me started on tight ends. They are just very inconsistent and touchdown dependent as a whole.
Yep.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire may be back.
Oh, God.
If he does come back, are we avoiding this backfield?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't want to start any of them.
No,
please
If
don't.
he
Definitely
doesn't
not.
come back, I'm probably just starting Daryl as like a low-end RB2.
Yeah.
The Raiders, Derek Carr struggled against the New York Giants.
So did
Is he a
Mahomes.
startable quarterback this week?
I have him at 12. Nope, 13.
I got him at 13.
Lock him in. Derek Carr will be the 13th best quarterback this week. So
Which
take
is,
that
I'll
as
take
you
it.
wish. 21 points for Derek Carr.
Do you think that's what the average 13th ranked quarterback gets?
No idea, but I just guessed.
That's not bad, though.
No,
That's
I
not
take that.
I'd take it. I want more, though.
We all do.
Raiders running backs. How about Josh Jacobs and Kenyon Drake? Is Kenyon Drake quietly becoming the better option despite less work?
That's
No,
hard to say.
no,
That's a
not the
loaded
better.
question.
Not better, but he is producing more fantasy points, I think, each of the last 3 weeks. I definitely
Since-
still have the split pretty big, though.
Yeah, I
since
still have
John
Drake in
Gruden
the
left.
top 20. Or I still have Josh Jacobs in the top 20 and Drake at 35.
Oh, 35? You're disrespecting him.
I have him behind AJ Dillon and the Titans running
Oh
back.
my, what?
I got him at 32.
I
I
don't
got
know
him at
what it is.
29.
Yeah, maybe I'm a little low as well, but I got Josh Jacobs at 17. So I'm taking the volume here. Jacobs, safer floor.
Yeah.
And very good chance to score a touchdown. Hunter Renfrow continues to be solid. Where did you rank him? And we know Darren Waller, you're starting him as well.
Renfro at 29. Where I have
20.
Davonte Smith at.
25.
Beautiful. Yeah, I got him at, hold on one sec. I'm looking at running backs. That's why I couldn't find him. Like, where is he? And I saw JD McKissick. I'm like, clearly not here. I got Renfro 26. So Renfro, a very solid flex. He's pushing wide receiver 2 territory. Stay
Yeah.
floor, a little bit more upside. He had 17 points this week with you know who out of the league. So
Yeah. At least
I
one
Renfro.
touchdown.
And Brian Edwards, who people thought might get a bump, had 4 targets and no catches. So
Bad.
the Renfro show is the wide receivers for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Let's pick this one. Chiefs at the Raiders.
Raiders.
Feeling frisky?
Raiders.
He was feeling frisky.
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs. as
Raiders
well.
had their number last year.
They did.
I think I'm doing it again.
Do it.
Well, I am
Do it up.
Raiders.
Take the Raiders. Means you guys are taking the Chiefs. Who knows what Matt's taking? We'll get his
Raiders
picks.
money line. Put a K on it.
Okay. I'm putting a Q on it.
Put a 1K on it.
Last
Don't.
game, Monday Night Football, Rams at the Niners.
Wait, we're going to talk about
Uh,
the news first?
Got to talk about the news for the Rams, of course. Odell Beckham Jr. to the Rams. How does this affect this offense?
Cooper
Who
Cup.
knows yet?
No.
I'm saying it doesn't really affect it at all. My gut is that he replaces Van Jefferson, who has
Tyler
been getting,
Higbee.
He's been getting, Tyler Higbee, obviously, I think he takes a little step down as well if they try to include Van Jefferson still. But I think it becomes Woods, Cup, and OBJ as the top 3 options. I think OBJ still only gets like between 4 to 7 targets a game like Van Jefferson is. I don't think he's going to become like a target monster and take a lot
No.
away from Cup and Woods, who already have very good relationships with Stafford. I think he's
I think
going to be,
OBJ
involved.
surpasses Woods. Sorry.
wow, that's bold.
At least Woods. It's hard to say over Cup because of what
Woods-
Cup has been, but
Woods is wide receiver 12 right now in the season.
Is he
Wide receiver
really?
1. Yes.
Wow.
Last 3 weeks, I think he has 15 plus points.
Yeah, he came alive.
He came alive. Robert Woods is back. So I don't think I disagree with Q, but he could be right. OBJ is still OBJ, but I don't know if he's relevant anymore.
Can we
We
talk
shall
about
see.
what's on your cup?
I gotta use the
Ben
bathroom, so you guys
Simmons.
can talk about Cooper Cup's love.
All right.
Any bathroom.
I'll talk about Cooper Cup.
All right, go Q.
Bring your camera.
Well,
We need you back.
I'll just
We need you
tell. I'll
back
just
for,
tell. I haven't had
trivia.
Cooper Cup this week. He's still number one somehow, even with
Somehow.
OBJ.
I didn't change my ranks since OBJ, so I don't have that updated. But Steph struggled a little bit last week. Still top 5 though, top 10.
Got him at 4.
Yeah, I think we're fully trusting Stafford. Come on now.
100%.
Got him at 5. Top 5 play. 30+ points in a lot of the games before that, so he should be fine. Daryl Henderson's been a little bit up and down lately. Still top 15, top 10.
I have him at 15.
Wow, you're a little bit a hater.
I am a little
9.
bit of a hater. I am. I'm not gonna lie. But
I respect it.
anyone that's not named Cooper Cup, I hate. Or
Yeah,
Staff.
you need those
Sorry,
Cooper Cup points.
he's my hard
Yeah.
carry. I need him.
Yeah, Daryl Henderson. I'm still confident in him as an RB1. I got him at 9. Keep rolling him out there. We obviously know Cup is must start top 5, even with OBJ. Robert Woods, like I mentioned already, quietly wide receiver 12. OBJ, does that affect it? I don't know. I don't think it really affects them this week very much. So
Yeah,
where did you rank Woods?
The OBJ wouldn't even play this week, right? Or would he?
Might. I think
Can
they just
he?
signed him. I think he can because he's going to be signed to the active roster. I think he should be able to, if I had to
Interesting.
guess. But I don't think he's going to be that involved. He doesn't know the playbook. He'll be unlimited snaps. So
Yeah, definitely.
Tell OBJ run straight.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. They might just try and force him a few targets just because they just got him. But I got Woods at 16.
I got him
I'm
at 17.
very confident in Robert Woods as a wide receiver 2 with the upside. And Q's got him at
Woods, I have him at 17.
17.
Let's go.
All right. Woods, rock solid. For the Niners, Eli Mitchell looking to establish himself as a low-end RB1. Where did you rank him?
19.
You guys not believing in the Eli
I'm
Mitchell
not.
train.
I'm not. I can't get behind the idea that it's just like a one-man show on a 49
I have him
team.
at 20, so believe that.
Ooh.
I got him at 15. I am on the Eli Mitchell train. Probably biased because I drafted him in Dynasty and he became really good. So I'm happy about that. But in general, Eli Mitchell, I still think he's a very talented back and he's the clear number 1. Trey Sermon, not really relevant. JaMychal Hasty, maybe Jeff Wilson, but I think he had 0 last week in
he's
his
back.
first game active. So it's the Eli Mitchell show until further notice. As long as he's healthy, I have him as a rock solid RB2.
All right.
Wide receivers on this team. Ayuk went up last week. Debo struggled. Do we flip that back this week? How'd you rank him?
I had Ayuk at 31.
Oh my God, Ayuk's back.
Ayuk's back.
I got Debo at 10. I put Ayuk at 37. I'm not
Yeah, I
fully
have
back yet.
Ayuk at 34, Debo at 8.
Debo at 9.
Yeah, we all know we're starting Debo as a wide receiver 1. I think last week was a little bit fluky. But Ayuk could definitely start to cut into some of that work if he continues to be at this level of production. So keep an eye on that. Kittle played awesome in his return. Top 3 this week.
Number 2. It's just right back to Kelsey, Kittle, Waller. Those top 3.
Yep.
Yep, I got him at 2 as well. Let's pick this one.
Rams.
Yeah, Rams.
Rams. All right, I will be right back. Q. Kevin is here, so I will let him into the apartment, and we will finish trivia.
A few moments later.
Now we're good. All right, what do we got, boys?
All right, today's question. It's very far out, so it's a good one. But who's the only player in the league who's currently caught 27 passes? Or sorry, he's caught passes in 27 straight games, but hasn't scored a touchdown on any of those receptions. Your hint: he's a running back in the AFC East. So he's caught a pass in 27 games in a row.
Okay.
None of those catches have turned into a touchdown.
27 games in a row.
He's caught a pass,
No touchdowns in the AFC East.
and he's a running back.
All right.
That's a big hint.
No receiving touchdowns or just
No receiving touchdowns
Okay, that's a different
off of
question.
those catches
That's a
that he's
different-
caught in 27 games in a row.
Okay. AFC East. Trying to remember exactly what that division is.
Bills.
I looked it up. You can look it up. Or I can
Patriots.
just tell you right now.
Jets.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
Bills, Patriots, Jets, Dolphins.
27 games in a row. What the hell?
That's a lot of games.
As a running back?
Active. Currently on the team.
What? Okay, I got my answer.
Does Kevin have an answer?
No.
He has no answer. He said Chase Edmonds.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, I want to see who you guys have.
Singletary.
Singletary
Damian
and
Harris.
it's Devin Singletary.
Any.
Singletary's booty. He has fallen off from grace. Q, is that all the trivia we had? You got one more.
All for today because it's a busy day.
All right, that's a wrap for the Week 10 preview. We'll be back next week with our Week 10 recap and Week 11 preview on Wednesday and Friday again. Make sure you're following us here on Twitch if you're watching. Throw us a sub on YouTube. Also on Spotify, Apple, Anchor, wherever you get your podcast. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Just find us Super Fantasy Bros. Pretty much all over those ones. We will see you guys next week. Peace.